Hello everyone, happy Pride Month and welcome to Unknown Comic Stories. I am Professor Comics and yes, I know it's been a while since we've actually done a video on this channel, but I've been doing some thinking and I think that there's going to be a different way that we're going to do things now. You see, when I do videos on this channel, we're not just going to have me here in front of the fireplace, we're also going to have comic book pictures and animated pictures and all of that stuff to show you the characters and to give you a better spoken version of what I normally say. Because a lot of what I say can be jumbled or short and always broken up in different ways because I sometimes stutter or have a hard time remembering the lines that I write down on my script. And so therefore, I'm going to do voiceovers for the middle parts and each different part of the video, and then at the beginning and the end you will see me in front of the fireplace. If you guys don't like this format, please tell me down below, and of course we will be doing this format in this video as well as the next one and the next two ones after that because of how I record everything. So if you want me to change the format, I will probably change it by November, because that is when our next videos after the ones in this month and July come out. With all that in mind, let's open the book on the first ever gay character in Marvel comic books history. But not only will we be diving into the backstory and the powers of this character, we will also be diving into some of the mistreatment back in 1979 and the 80s. I do hope you enjoy, and I'll see you at the end, but for now, let's hand it over to voiceover, Professor Comics.
Jean-Paul Beaubier was an infant when his parents were killed in a car crash. He was soon adopted by the Martin family and separated from his twin Janine Marine. When Jean-Paul was 6 years old, history repeated itself as the Martins too died in an accident and the boy was brought to a foster home. Jean-Paul led a rather lonely childhood, often getting into trouble. As a teen, he attempted to steal from a man named Raymond, who was himself involved in shady dealings. Raymond helped the young Jean-Paul deal with his powers that were emerging, similar to like X-Men-esque powers. He was born with them. And also helped him with his confusion of the emerging homosexuality. Jean-Paul eventually left Raymond and joined a circus in France as an acrobat, later leaving that too to join his sister in the superhero team in Canada called Alpha Flight. This caused a lot of shenanigans, leading to NorthStar coming out and eventually marrying his manager, Kyle. There were other things that he did, including work with the X-Men and other superhero teams to fight evil. NorthStar had powers like light blast, super speed, flight, and heightened reflexes. Also, whenever he was around his sister, who had the superhero name Aurora, they could generate light equivalent to a lighthouse beacon. However, if he tried to do this by himself, he would only be able to generate half of that, which is still pretty strong. You see, while Marvel writers wanted to push their first gay character to their audience, the CCA, aka the Comics Code Authority, wouldn't allow it, leaving them to stereotypes like being portrayed as vain, sarcastic, and reckless. But more interestingly, he was given a backstory full of poverty and abandonment. During the 80s, they were planning to kill him off with AIDS, but ended up not doing it until 2005, where 3 of the writers killed him to build a kind of new story for some of the straight teammates that were part of the crew. Eventually, Marvel broke free of themselves and the CCA, giving NorthStar a husband. To this day, it is still hard to find any company that actually treats LGBTQ plus characters with any amount of actual good storytelling.
And that is where we will close the book on NorthStar. I do hope that you enjoy this new format that we are doing with our comic book channel. Of course, we will continue to do it unless you guys ask me to stop. If you did enjoy this video and the new way we're doing things, please leave a like and subscribe so that our channel can grow so we can reach more people in more different ways. If you want to do some research of your own, I am leaving all of the links that I use for this video down in the description as always. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye for now.